10 reasons to move to the UK. Let's say you got a promotion that requires that you move to the UK to head a unit, but you have the right of rejecting if you don't want to make the move. However, your rejection implies that a subordinate will be selected in your stead and the person automatically becomes your senior. This gives you a reason to consider seriously moving to the UK. That is just one of the situations that can make moving to the UK a serious matter for consideration in the mind of someone living comfortably outside the UK. I will love to show you now reasons to move to the UK. But what about those who need to relocate to a better place? Is the United Kingdom one of the places to be considered? The UK is one of the places that fit the current circumstances of some people, but they have not seen reasons to move there. They're looking elsewhere when they actually need to move. If this is your experience, pay attention to this video and see if you won't find at least 5 of the 10 reasons mentioned compelling enough for you to take you to the UK. You will certainly find a friend who would be grateful that you shared this video with him. 1. Geographic location. The first reason to move to the UK that I will give you is its geographical location. It is geographically well placed, such that you will not easily find a better place for taking short trips to other countries within the kingdom and even overseas. From any part of the United Kingdom, you can reach many European countries within just a few hours. You can even drive your way down to another country and come back in a day. Even outside Europe, almost all countries have direct flights to London, which makes England a great travel hub. You can't expect anything less from a place with 24 commercial international airports. Therefore, travels to and from the United Kingdom are a breeze and a piece of cake. 2. It's safe compared to many countries. I understand that worldwide crime statistics are not easy to collect and analyse. Yet, from reliable sets of figures, we can get from different sources about the global homicide rates. The UK is doing far well than most of the countries in the world. The fact that it is safe compared to many other countries is one of the reasons to move to the UK. Data showing that murder and death by lethal violence rates are growing across the world in the last 10 years also indicates that the UK's case is either stagnant or dropping. A very reliable data from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime about intentional homicide gives you a figure based on murders per 100,000 inhabitants per year back in 2016. The UK ranks 174th out of the 220 nations assessed, with a rate of 1.20 deaths per 100,000 people. When those figures are critically analysed on a country-by-country basis, it will be clear that the United Kingdom is actually a safe place to live. 3. Job opportunities. Many metropolitan centres in the UK are filled with small, medium and large-scale businesses. Therefore, the UK has a large number and a wide range of jobs on offer. Almost 1/5 of the international job vacancies posted online are in the UK because there are numerous skills in demand there. That's why expats mostly find employment in the IT, financial and other sectors of the UK economy. This is one of the irresistible reasons to move to the UK. 4. People are tolerant. Once you get used to the polite way of life in the UK, you will soon get to know that the British are a very tolerant people. The majority of the people about a decade ago expressed the optimism that the United Kingdom will be a more diverse nation and tolerant place to live. The facts today speak for themselves. The UK is now a multicultural society where people from all parts of the world come to earn their livelihood. Many counties and municipalities have foreigners elected to political offices of leadership inasmuch as they meet other requirements of the law. Though there might be allegations of racism here and there, the national policy's borders on tolerance governments in every country in the UK frown at such discriminations. 5. Natural world of beauty. The 5th of the 10 reasons to move to the UK is that it is a natural world of beauty. If you're an outdoorsman or woman, the UK will be your home, as your eyes will daily be greeted by all sorts of natural beauties and wonders that tourists spend thousands of pounds to come and sightsee. These include ancient and historic buildings that dot and beautify this country. You'll also see mountains you have read a lot about and get to hike on them. You will pass under those bridges that are tourist attractions effortlessly. 6. Good education. British have reasons to take pride in their educational system and position. If you want to live in a country where you or your kids will have access to free and qualitative education, move to the UK. It's illegal for any kid to be out of school, which, of course, is free there. The elementary schools are structured such that those without a university education, your kids could acquire the skills needed to fend for themselves at the end of their high school. The United Kingdom is the birthplace of higher education as we know it today. Some of the best universities in the world, such as Oxford and Cambridge, are in the UK. According to the Times Higher Education 2016 and 17 World University Rankings, 7 British universities recently rank in and even dominate the list of the top 50. Among them are Imperial College London in the 8th position, University College London in the 15th position, and the University of Edinburgh in the 27th. The 2 of the UK universities occupying 2 of the top 5 positions are the University of Cambridge in the 4th position and the University of Oxford, rated the very best university in the world. Graduating from any of these universities will make you a very respected fellow in the academic community, even as the 2 of them are among the oldest in the world. These higher institutions of learning always influence the curriculum and teaching structures and modules throughout the UK. 7. Stable economy. The United Kingdom's economy is quite huge, and this gives you another reason to move to the UK. The economy is one of the largest in the world, regardless of any economic measurement you use. Besides, the economy is being managed by the best brains in the world, such that it has always remained stable even when other nations suffer an economic downturn. The British economy as a whole has been enjoying steady growth. Thus, businesses are thriving in the UK. For that reason, you would want to move to a place where you can enjoy the stability of income, savings, and your business. 8. Availability of brands. While some people still hold on to the idea that British food is the worst in Europe, what we now have in the UK is the variety of brands. When you consider Edinburgh and London, you will see the cutting-edge culinary scenes with the best of the world-class restaurants dishing out meals. Foods eaten everywhere in the world can be found in the UK. Won't you love to move to a place where you can find your native food with ease? This brand's availability cuts across other consumables like the dress, entertainment, sports and camaraderie, among others. 9. British people are extremely polite. In all parts of the United Kingdom, the people are known for their kindness, welcoming nature, and even sense of humour. Well, you may learn of the dry wit and those heavy doses of sarcasm, especially from the TV shows and the pubs. However, the people are extremely polite, big-hearted nature, and well-mannered. The British teach their kids good manners, such as using those 3 words, please, thanks, and sorry, and they may use those words even in circumstances you may consider extremely unnecessary. That's a nice place to live, for sure. 10. Great transport system. The United Kingdom has a great transport system which may make moving easier for you when you eventually get there. Roads and motorways are the primary domestic transport routes, with some 225,000 miles of roads connecting everywhere. Cars, vans and taxis are the commonest means of transport, moving over 75% of passenger mileage in the UK. Meanwhile, about 75% of the families in Britain have at least one car. This means that the majority travel by car. Supporting that is the UK train transport system and the underground known as the Tube. This is the most extensive rail network in Europe, covering over 11,000 miles of lines, with some 2,500 stations being plied by about 1,500 trains a day. These are not limited to London. You find them in Glasgow, Liverpool, Tyne and Wear too. Lorries and buses also carry goods and convey passengers about. The reasons given here should convince you to move to the UK when all other factors have been put in place. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell.